Hi, my name is Camille Claiborne. Been a registered nurse for 43 years, and this is Falls 101. I want to teach you a little bit about falls. Throughout the globe, there are 37 million people that fall each year, and of those, almost 700,000 die from the fall. In the United States alone, 8 million people go to the emergency room with an injury that needs medical attention. And there's probably a lot more people that go to urgent care centers, that go to their family nurse or their family nurse down the street, or a neighbor, or take care of it themselves. Falls, slips, missteps can fall into a big category that can cause injury that could go from broken bone, bleeding, bruising, cuts, and other sundry things. My parents fell. My mom fell several times. My dad fell also, and so did my mother-in-law. Some of those falls were tough. My mother-in-law fell around 11 o'clock at night, alone, and crawled to the phone until she got us. We called the ambulance and were able to be with her, and she needed a repair of an ankle. No head injury, thank God. My mother fell several times as well, whether that was going around the corner too fast, her slipper getting caught in her robe, just getting weak, and my dad also fell too. Those falls were quite scary because they had to crawl to the phone and wait for either an ambulance or their children to get there. So why do falls happen? Lots of different reasons. I mentioned some of them already. It could also be lighting, having the proper lighting, having clutter out the way, rugs, and other things that you could fall over. Gosh, I've fallen over my golden retriever a couple of times just because I didn't know he was laying right behind me. So lots of things can cause a fall. So one thing you could do for the person that you're taking care of is look at their environment, kind of see if they can navigate around smoothly, what their lighting is, particularly near their bedside. Maybe have a night light or a flashlight. Lots of people fall during the night getting up to go to the bathroom. If there's medications that make them dizzy, make sure you read the label, talk to their prescriber. Make sure they have no medicines that may interact with each other. Look at hazardous things like step ladders. Even a small step ladder, a foot tall, can cause a broken shoulder. And so lighting's good. And then, of course, talk to them about falls, because once they do fall, the fear of falling again is really out there. And my mom had that. It was very difficult to want to get out and be active like she was before because of her fear of falling. It takes a bit of time to rehab. If you want to know more about falls, page 44 in chapter 6 in Purses and Shoes for Sale. Don't forget to buy my book, www.acadianhouse.com. I sure would love for you to read it or give it to one of your friends. Thank you. Next one will be Falls 102.